Hello, hello, hello. What's happening, peoples? What's happening? What's happening? So, we got the war going on, right? Or the war starting. We knew this was coming. We knew this was coming. I really thought, I didn't think it would escalate this much, but you know, when people want to go to war, they're going to go to war, aren't they? So we have gold with a 300 pip gap up during Asian. Market open 400 pip, even pretty much 400 pip. We still have this gap down here that needs filling, but recently these gaps have not been getting filled, so very curious to see if we get a gap fill. Now we have a ton of news this week. We have manufacturing PMIs today, nothing tomorrow, ADP Wednesday, services PMI, unemployment claims Thursday, and then we have good old NFP and retail sales on Friday. So pretty heavy news week, except tomorrow. So it's going to be interesting. I'm expecting some pullbacks. Gold cannot just go straight up. It's going to have to pull back some. So I'm looking at, I was kind of looking at a pullback in this area already. Right here. So it's like a daily resistance up here. I did have it a bit higher actually, about 54.20. So we have pulled back slightly, nothing crazy, no bearish 4-hour candles, but it looks like we're still forming bullish structure. John, where's the chat? Hi John, how you doing? Back to another week of looking for bread. Oh yeah, back to it. This time my account allows news trading. Oh, it didn't before. Oh, that's a good look. That's good. I mean, so what is it, like a minute or two after news you can trade, or is it like, I think it's like 3 minutes usually, they say 3 minutes before and after you can't open positions? All right, so right now gold has created a support. We're staying above Asian highs as well. Staying above these Asian highs, which are like right here. So now we had a little dip into it, pushing back up. Now I want to see gold continue up, fill this wick, break and push. Rosie, hello. Let's have a good month. Yes. New month, new money. New month, new money. Let's see how far gold goes. What are we saying, guys? All-time highs this week? New all-time highs? So, I mean, the initial push that we had was due to obviously the bombing, the missiles. But in order to sustain these buys, I think we need some more like high impact news, as in other countries joining in. Do you know, just escalations. I mean, Supreme Leader of Iran's already been taken out, so now it's just, yeah, let's see how they retaliate, really. You know? But even if you are a trader that doesn't trade fundamentals, even if you don't trade fundamentals, you still have to know what's going on. You still have to know what's moving your pair. Do you know what I mean? You have to know this. Even if you trade gold, oil, any USD pairs, like even just stocks, you have to be aware of what's moving it. And anytime you have any type of war news, war escalations, threats, you see people come out of riskier assets like stocks, crypto, and they start pushing into the safe havens, your commodities. So that's why you're seeing gold push, like metals, and obviously the oil coming out of Iran. You're seeing oil moving as well. Yeah. Like I said, you don't have to trade specific fundamentals, but you have to know how the fundamentals are going to move the instruments that you trade. It's so important. So important. Oh, bit of a rejection there. That was a sharp drop just now. That was a sharp drop just now. This has been coming for a while. You think so, Rosie? That was a 1 minute candle that just dropped 100 pips. Yeah, extreme volatility this week. I think there's going to be a lot of volatility. All the war news, and then we've got actual news. Yeah, it's going to be a nice week, man. Nice week. But yeah, let's see what NY brings us. I think NY session is going to be fire. It has to catch up, kind of. All the institutional traders. Yeah. Karen, hello. How you doing? Anyone take any trades today? Anyone take any trades? I was literally thinking as soon as market opens, I'm hitting that buy button. Hey Samuel, how you doing? But I'm not that kind of I'm not that kind of trader. I should have, because anytime you have any war news, you know gold is gonna jump. But I don't know if anyone watched it. Did anyone watch market open yesterday? It pushed up, it was pulling back, it was pushing up again, and obviously we had this retracement where it retraced the whole jumped, and then yeah. So we did create a bit of structure, which is always good to see. Always good to see. You know, it's not just straight up. So we have some levels. You're good. You took the London sales. Oh, nice, nice, nice. We did have a nice pullback. A nice pullback to right above, well, right below Asian highs. But yeah, we seem to be continuing up. Well, let's see what this candle does. Hope you guys have made some money. Not this morning, not this morning. I've had a really busy morning. A really busy morning. So this is, I've had the charts open, but if I don't have complete focus on trading, like looking for my setups, I won't even take any trades. I won't even take any trades. And I felt that this morning. I felt that this morning. So I did, because I'm up normally around 6. I did see this push 7 o'clock. But anytime I see candles like a strong move up, I like to wait for a pullback. I like to wait for a bit of structure. So like after this move yesterday, I wouldn't have just got into buys here and just held. I would have needed to wait for a pullback and then continue up. But yeah, I wasn't watching this at this time. I don't really trade Asian session anyway. But yeah, this is what I mean. You get the push, you get the move back. Just little dips. So after this, even though we closed above the resistance, I mean, look, these bullish candles didn't even break the high, so we wouldn't have had an entry here anyway. Now we have all of these wicks. Have all of these wicks here. So actually pushing back into the Asian range. Actually pushing back into the Asian range. So we might get more of a drop. Okay, where'd that go? But no, I'm more looking for buys. So even if we get a bit of a pullback, I'm still looking at buys today. Let's see if this support holds. But did anyone take any trades? Anyone's trades today? How have they been? And where at? Apart from Samuel, Sam said he took the sells down for London session. Anyone else catch these sells? Or even the buys up? Haroon, what's up? I was tempted to take buys during Asian, but it's not my session. I was nervous of the pullback. Oh yeah. Now there's not always a big pullback, but yeah, you never know, man. You never know. Not much, no trades today due to the war. Might just wait a day or so. I think the initial move based on the war news has happened. Like, it's the opening gap. Like, that's it. That's it. People are... That's what caused the gap, you know? People going into the safe haven. So in terms of, like, massive moves now, if we're going to continue higher, it's not going to be just a straight jump. We're not going to gap up. I don't think we'll gap up every single day. We'll just continue bullish structure and reacting to all the data that's coming out this week, and that will determine gold's direction. Oh, we will not negotiate with the US. Well, shit then. 3 US fighter jets accidentally shot down by Kuwaiti air defenses. Friendly fire. 3 as well? Oh, man. Oh, man. That's not good. Yeehaw, hello. That is not good. Shooting down the side that you're on is crazy. Is anyone on these fundamentals? Like I said, you don't have to trade fundamentals. You just have to know what's going on. That's it. That's it. What moves the pairs you traded? So I think the biggest fundamental outside of war to really impact the market was obviously COVID. Because that changed the monetary policy completely. You know, 0% interest rates, stimulating the economy. Those are expensive jets too, man. Kuwait, you can pay for it. They got no money. But that's bad. But everyone's saying like they're targeting Dubai. But most people I've seen in Dubai are cool. But that's it. One misplaced missile. I don't know, man. It's just not good, not good. Ooh, is this support holding? And it's late news today, so we could just see a bit of a range until news at 3. We could see a bit of a range. What's happening, exceptional me? Let's see what NY session has for us. Was on buys over the weekend. Oh, nice. Where was your Where was your TP? It was a beautiful move up, man. Beautiful move up. Now, I know a lot of people were that you have to be careful with, I won't say sticking to a bias, because obviously what goes up must come down, right? But you have to focus on what else is going on. You have to look at what else is going on. Typically on a Friday and end of the month, we do get sells, like a slight sell-off, profit taking. But I think going into the end of the week and the day, all the war news was getting amped up. I mean, once this candle pushed up out of here, I was pretty locked into buys, but I did expect the 4 hour to create a longer bottom wick. We didn't get much of a longer bottom wick on this candle here, right here. And then once we closed above, I was like, oh yeah, gold is continuing up. Once we broke above this resistance and closed with a 4 hour time frame, we had a bit of a pullback here. Nothing crazy, still didn't break structure. That's another thing you have to make sure you're paying attention to. We've got the high time frame candle still trending bullish, and then even the lower time frames, look, it's still making higher lows. Even though we've got these bearish candles, we never closed below this support. So that was my thoughts going into the weekend. Gold's up 2.3% today. One thing I can't do though is hold a gold position over the weekend. I can't do it. I don't trust it. No matter how much conviction I have for where gold is gonna go. I'm thinking maybe a closure above this resistance. For the buys, what, 230 pip range above? Not bad. Not bad. Are you currently in gold buys or what? No, I'm not in gold buys at the moment. Not in gold buys. I haven't taken any trades today. No London session for me today. I mean, I don't think I would have found a trade in this anyway. Because I'm looking for buys, because I'm so bullish. Because I'm so bullish, I don't really want to be taking sells. So even if gold does pull back, I'm still looking at places to get in for buys. I'm looking at retest of lower time frame key levels since we don't have any higher time frame ones. You know, so like here would have been perfect. This retest of this support and Asian highs. Asian highs right here. So we're not closing back in the Asian range. Very good for the buys. But I'm in no rush. It's Monday, you know. I'm not trying to force nothing. Do you think I made the right call on buys at 53.95 price level? Yeah, support formed, price pushing up. Yeah, as long as you got a nice stop loss below the structure, buys are looking good. I'm still very bullish on gold. So like I said, even if it pulls back, I'm looking at buys to get in somewhere. Definitely. I see Nas. Oh, Nas pulled up. So I was thinking maybe some sells if Nas was going to continue down. So I had this area here, but no, I didn't have anything set up against this level. So that supply zone is no good after the push down. So maybe we continue up with Nas. I have to wait for some bullish structure because there's not really. We just have one high here that was broken. Man, I hope gold don't play in its range today. What price level are you comfortable with entering on buyers? So maybe a retest of 53.85 looks good. 53.50 if we pull back, or even if it just drops in the Asian range and then pushes back out like a fake out, I wouldn't even mind that. Other than that, if we close above 54.16 above this resistance, I'll also be looking at buys. So those are the levels I'm looking at. This support here, I mean, it's only had one retest, created a support, pulled back, and it's held. So if we still hold above here, I think gold is good to push. But this is a nice setup down here. Lower high, nice strong support. Engulfed pretty much the whole move down. To continue up, at least retest the highs, break and continue. I mean, the structure is pretty nice. Ranging now before market open and news. It looks so. You have a lot of wicks, wicky candles. All right, 130. Yeah, I can't buy in this range. Retest or breakout. One of the two. It's a good push. A very good push. Is that no bottom wick though? Oh, Oh, that's never good. That's never good. No bottom wick on a 30-minute. It's never good for the buys. Hopefully we come back down on the same candle. Have we broken that previous 30-minute high? Alright, this resistance might be holding. I just want to come back for this bottom wick before the buys continue up, because if you have a bottom wick, then there's a less probability of price having to come back down and create this wick. So I'd rather have this wick before I get into any buys, you know? That would be great. Whether gold does it now. Where's it got to get to? 54.01. Come on, Goldie. And then continue. Let's make the bottom wick and then continue. It'll be good. What's everyone's thoughts on NAS? Anyone trading NAS? I didn't really know many NAS traders before, but now I know a few. I'm happy to know a few. I've got a couple NAS traders around. I still think NAS is going to be bearish just because everyone's jumping out of the riskier assets. I think I'm looking for some NAS sells. Looking for NAS sells today. Isabel, hello. How are you? Any gold trades today? Hey, nice. Nice. Well done, well done, well done. Oh, beautiful. Give us this bottom wick. Lovely. Lovely. Still so much time left as well. Love that. Perfect. 24 minutes left. For now, gold can now close above, and I'll be a bit more comfortable taking the buys, knowing that wick is there. I just need gold to push. Please don't play in this range until news. All right, so let's break down the news actually. Or should we do it a bit closer to the time? Nah, we'll do it now. So we have manufacturing PMI forecast to be 51.7. Last one was February the 2nd, and it came out way better than forecast. So I mean, just the forecast being over 50 is very good for the US economy. It's good for the currency, very good for the currency. What's happening, Pizzle? It's very good. So if we get a reading higher than 51.7, it should be bullish for USD, which is therefore bearish for gold. So we can actually look. Let's see what happened February the 2nd. Was this the only news that day? Yep. All right, let's check it out. February the 2nd at 3. Boom. 3. So it didn't have much movement. Gold was ranging. We got a push up at 4. But 3 o'clock, it didn't do much. It was a bit of 430 pips. I take that back. 430 pips. But I mean, it pushed up. Obviously, looks like it pulled back before the candle closed. And it was very good numbers because it came out higher than expected. Which is, yeah, wasn't very bearish for gold. But that's quite a bit of volume, 400 pips in the 30-minute candle. Even though it was a whipsaw, up and down, up and down. Buys from 53.85 retest. I like it. I like it if it holds. I like it. Definitely want the buyers up. Definitely want the buyers up. Gold is going to buy. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm looking for. You know, that breakout. Either a breakout or a retest. Or even a higher low. But I don't want to buy into this resistance. That's why I need the resistance to break. Well, we might just play in this range until we get some volume. Or maybe market open. Maybe after news. Are we coming back for this retest? Don't look like it. Mondays are hit or miss. They can be, they can be, they can be. They can be. I mean, after the move during Asian, I mean, today's daily candle is what? Nearly, well, it is over 1,000 pips from the top to the bottom. It's over 1,000 pips. Look. So from the bottom wick to the top wick, 1,100 pips already. It's a nice start to the week. Very nice start to the week. Now, last week, honestly, with this monthly candle, last month's candle, I was expecting a bit more of a wick fill, but I'm happy with it closing more than halfway through this wick. I still think it's a good look. So bullish going into the end of the week. Now, on the other end of candles having no bottom wick before the buys, if candles don't have a top wick or much of a top wick, or yeah, if you're looking for buys and it has no top wick, the buys are even better because now it's creating that range for the candle in the same direction. But when you're going opposite that, it's not good. And what it means is there are a lot of orders obviously pushing price up with not enough sellers to pull price back. So when price comes back to create those wicks, it's like it's collecting orders for a bigger move up, if that makes sense. It's like liquidity, grabbing liquidity. Using the Discord. Since London session ranged, NYSE will most likely pulls it down in a scary way, then throws it up further. Pulls it back in a scary way. Someone put that in the Discord. Prosper. Yeah, that's all good. So I'm not looking to take a retest, but I do want to see a retest. I do want to see a retest. Oh, they're chilling. I've been testing out like limit orders off of supports and stuff, support and resistances. I don't want to be taking trades in the middle of a range. Let's see what the lower time frames do if gold comes back down. Oh, just see your post, John. You've got your buy stop ready. Okay, I see. What time frame is that? 30-minute? Oh, so you're thinking... Wait, where is that? Oh, so you had a resistance like here. Very tight range. When I'm looking for support and resistance levels, yeah, yes, this is a resistance. I don't see it as a very strong resistance though, because the bullish candle is super weak. Like, they're very weak candles right here. So if I get a support resistance like here, this is a nice strong support. Got a strong body, you know, short wicks. That's perfect. Like this one, very long body, short wicks. But this, it's an indecision candle followed by another indecision candle, because we have these long wicks. This one on either side, this one at the top. I wouldn't see it as a place that's creating structure. Even on the 15, yeah, it doesn't look good. Now look, this is a nice support here. Real nice support on the 1 hour. I think we're just hovering around here because we're in this 4 hour zone and daily resistance here. Now, a bearish scenario would be if the next 4 hour opened, respected these highs, broke the lows, and then like retraced the whole move up, came and filled this gap. But as long as if we stay above 53.85, the buys still look good. Even if we come down and retest 53.50 and hold, the buys still look good. But really, I want these higher time frame levels, these higher time frame candles, to continue bullish, as in breaking highs and respecting lows. Top-down analysis and bias. That's right. It all starts with the top down. All starts from the top. Even if you're trading lower time frames, 15 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute, 5 minutes. You still need to use the higher time frame to figure out the trend. That's where it all starts. Damn, it came close to that support again. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. Alright, sorry guys, sorry, you know. Alright, we're coming down to this support again. Now, what I want to see is, I want to see like the, I want to see the 5 minute like retrace or holds, and then the new 5 minute start pushing up. So something like this, where we've tapped the level, next 5 minute respects it, like respects the low, creates a support to continue back up. Now, a very aggressive entry would have been right off the support. But the reason I would want to wait for at least a 5 minute to come back up is because right now this 4 hours bearish. So if the next 5 minute, you know, creates a support, if we hold above and we start pushing up, I might be looking at getting in around there. Let's see how this 5 minute candle closes. And then the stop loss would be like, it would be, I kind of want it under these wicks here, but I'll trail it when if price starts pushing up. Then I'll start reducing the stop loss to like entry candle lows, something like that. Let's see if this 5 minute holds. These 4 hour candles aren't looking nice though, man. All this indecision. Long top wicks. Now, if you know me, you know I don't like taking entries when the candle is not going in the direction of my trade. So that's why I would wait for the new 5 minute to like start pushing up to get in. But this don't look good. Nah. See, it's breaking below the support. Could just be wicking down. No, this ain't looking good. So now I wouldn't take it, obviously, because look at the size of this candle. No, I'm not taking nothing right now. Not yet. Not yet. Look at the 1 hour candle. Yeah. I'm more looking at this support, which is the same. 53.85. I'm looking at how this level is being respected. But once it drove down the way it did, then nah, I won't take the buys just yet. I would need a solid closure back in the range, like an engulfing or even a double bottom, so like a reversal pattern on a lower time frame to get in now, because it didn't close above the support. Yeah, nah. Waiting patiently. This war's kind of boring. We need Kim Jong. Listen, we do not need Korea, boy. We do not need no North Korea. No, no, no. You think Korea's gonna get involved? I don't think Korea gets involved. I don't think Korea gets involved. But I was saying earlier, for like more escalations, we need to see some other countries jumping in. Gold looks good with sells at 9:30. Let's wait for it to play out. You guys want to pull back? Pull back for sure. Okay. Well, we are struggling to break this daily resistance up here. Mondays is normally a late move, and don't forget the midlife afternoon dip, and we have news in 50 minutes as well. We've got news coming up soon. Midlife afternoon dip, that's funny. Any pullback that happens for me is setting up for more buys. It's the buys I want. Gotta trade the trend. When the 30-minute closes below 53.80, sells are valid. Yeah, if we close below this support, then I think we're oh, that jumped. That jumped, didn't it? Look at that little gap. I saw that on my broker. Oh, that was a skip. Yeah, look, this 4 hour didn't break the highs, re-breaking the lows. Yeah, we're gonna get more of a pullback. All right, so now I'm looking to see if 53.50 holds. And if it doesn't, then maybe a gap fill. Maybe we fill this gap. You sold gold at 5,400. Oh, nice, 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 nice psychological level there. Beautiful, beautiful. Well done, well done. What's your TP? Let's see if we get this closure below. Now we're back in the Asian range, so if we stay in here, then yeah, more sells. Maybe down to Asian lows at least. Damn, we actually came back out of that zone. A pullback is needed. Yeah, it looks so. What goes up must come down. Dun, dun, dun. I'm thinking if gold passes this gap, like if we get a big pullback, because we don't have any recent structure down here. So I mean, the furthest I'll be looking for gold to go is a retest of this broken resistance that was holding last week. Well, I won't say holding, it was created last week. I'll say pullback, retest, and then a bounce back up. But like I said, I'm still quite bullish on gold. But structure wise, if we get a retest, because we don't have any supports until right down here. This is the most recent higher time frame support. 51.77. It's like 2,000 pips. I don't know if gold pulls back that much. I don't know if gold pulls back 2,000 pips. Anything is possible, but I don't know what does that. I don't think this news does that. maybe ADP, maybe NFP, but yeah, still pretty bullish. But I like high time frame key levels. You know, gold plays in between 4-hour support and resistances, so it's either gonna make one or retest one. Is there any possibility of gold pushing down from there? As in from where? What price, John? I was just talking about a few levels. You mean from below 52.35? Or from where we are now? Where we are now, we could do, because look, just based on the 4-hour. Just based on this 4-hour. We're not breaking this high. We've rebroken this low. Pushing away from a lower time frame resistance. I think, yeah, we could come back. We could create a support anywhere to come back up. Yeah, right now I'm chilling on gold, man. I'm chilling. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, Goldie. Market open soon. Oh, let me check my thing. Oh, did I send this? I don't think I did send this. Financial juice. Let me make a note to send it. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, iPhone 17e. Man. This is a strong push back, strong push down. This time, yeah. So I heard, I can't remember where I heard it. I think it might have been Raja that said, in every 4-hour candle, you're gonna get a very strong 1-hour candle. At least one very strong 1-hour candle. And I've noticed with this 3 p.m. 4-hour candle, well, the 11 a.m. 4-hour candle, this time, the hour before the close is always, there's always a strong move. It's always a strong move that creates the whole body of the candle. This one here, look, 2 to 3. This one wasn't here. Yeah, I've been watching it. See, we didn't have anything going on. We didn't have much of a candle body before 2 o'clock. And now we're getting a strong push. Or we're getting volume. Maybe it coincides with market open as well. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, see if the support holds. If not, then yeah, we're going further down. What do you reckon? Retrace the whole drop, the whole push up? How beautiful the gold. Oh, you're still in sales. What's your TP, Isabel? What's your target? You got a real good entry. You said 5,400, right? Boom, boom. Yeah, there was no entry here for me at all. Maybe if price closed below, could have taken sales down to this support at least. Obviously, I'm still looking for the buys up, but it depends where it goes. But this is, yeah, this is a drop. Down to the daily flip. Let's see if we fill this gap. TP is 5,300. Oh yeah, that's it's about to hit. I had a sell stop. Oh, so you was looking at buy stops and sell stops on either side of the range. Not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad. It worked out. Worked out nicely. I used the CRT strategy. I took the 15-minute range. Okay. Hey, it's working for you. It's working for you. Oh, it's working nicely. You want support now. Oh, you deleted the sell stops. Oh, John. Oh, John. Yeah, I mean, God, I don't want to say it could have gone either way, but I mean, yeah. Did that get to your TP? Came very close. What's that? Like a 300 pip pullback? Jeez. Alright, we've got market open in 30 seconds, so let's see what market open does for gold. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. All right, new candle. Market open. See what Nas does. You know Nas likes to fly for market open. We've got to come down and create a bottom wick, and we open with a little gap too. Am I in gold buys now? No, definitely not. Definitely not. No way. Let's see how the new candle will close. No way. I'm waiting. I've got no confirmations for anything just yet. Just yet. So no, I won't be taking anything. Just if I'm gonna take some buys, I need to see. I only buy from like a support, and there's no supports here, and there's no support. A support or a breakout above resistance, and I don't see. There's nothing of that right now. So nah. If price had held here, now if this candle, if market open candle, since we've broken there, I want to remove it. Now we've retested this support down here. If this candle closes bullish with a support, I'll be anticipating buys back up. But it has to be a strong support. And by the time that happens, the new candle that opens will be the new 4-hour candle. So as long as we respect this low, if we continue to push up on a new 4-hour, yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good for me. Then I'll still be looking. So like I said, I base my trades off the 4-hour candle and then lower time frame price action, lower time frame, creating that structure for me to confirm the direction of the 4-hour and the structure. So now if the new 4-hour candle opens, breaks this low, then you know what I mean, then we're looking for more sells. But I need a few confirmations. I need to see a couple. I need a few confluences before I do anything. I don't have that yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. It's 30 minutes about to break this low and just boom, 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 boom. Tapped into that support again. Oh my god. Now France is getting involved. Oh, there we go. Nas, eventually. You know, Nas always has this crazy market open push. Always. Always. Look at that candle. Look at that candle. Anyone trading Nas today? Honestly, this price action is killing my head. Gold has been really hard for the past 2 weeks. Gold has been tough, I think, for the past couple months. It's been, I won't say difficult, but yeah, it's been swinging quite a lot, hasn't it? I agree. Really, I'm just looking for the best setups. I'm not trying to force anything with golds. Right, so look at this. We're engulfing this previous 5-minute candle off of this support. So this kind of something that I was looking for up here. A retest and then a 5-minute candle that was giving me a reversal pattern. So like an engulfing, like a double bottom, something like that. Once I get confirmation, I will hold gold till tomorrow. That's what I'm talking about. Still bullish on gold, guys, but we need some structure. That's it. Can't just have straight bullish candles. That's a strong push up. Damn, price came close to 5,300 though. Came real close. All this week it's just literally gonna be either data coming out or listening out for what's happening with the war. That's gonna be this whole week. This whole week. Will this support be enough to push gold up? I need to see this 30-minute candle close. I want to see how this 30-minute candle closes. But this looks like a good start, to be honest. It looks like a good start for the move up, in my opinion. So I'm very curious to see how this 4-hour candle is going to close. But I mean, the next one, if it doesn't come down, fill this wick, break this low, then I'm expecting it to push up. Don't forget we got news as well. News in 20 or 18, just under 18 minutes. What if it breaks the low and still pushes up? Do you expect it to respect the low or break it and push up? I expect it to respect the low, to be honest. If it doesn't, then it doesn't, but it will be about how long is left in the candle. So say, for instance, gold drops immediately, breaks this 4-hour low, and then we still have 3 hours left. If it breaks the low, I'm expecting it to come down to 52.35 if we break this low, yeah. But I'm kind of expecting this level to hold. So maybe not that current 4-hour candle, maybe the next one will start to push back up. So typically, if 4-hour candles are breaking lows, I expect it to continue in that direction. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but yeah, I would anticipate that if it's trending, if it holds above that low, then yeah, that we get a retracement up. But I mean, it's what I'm anticipating. I can't predict what's gonna happen. I just have to react to what the candles do. But that's how I would react to it. So now this 15, it's created a nice support. 15 created a nice support. I like it. A retest of this support down here at 53.07. I think I had that as a buy level in my daily analysis. Yeah, I did. Ooh. So this is the daily analysis that I posted this morning. Not this morning, it was like a couple hours ago actually. I should have posted it earlier, but yeah. So I was looking at buys from this support 53.07. Can you guys see that? In fact, why am I doing that here? I still have it. Hold on. This one. Where's that gone? Shame it disappeared. My analysis disappeared. I mean, my markup. Crazy. Well, that's gone. That's gone then. But yeah, this is what I was looking at. I was looking at buying from, yeah, 53.07. So when I'm looking at the lower time frame key levels, they're more like scalps, but the buys from the trades from the higher time frame levels are more like swing trades. If you remember last week, my buy target was actually 54.20. It was 54.20 for pretty much the whole week because it's this daily resistance here. But yeah, guys, got to check out that daily analysis. A lot of the time, these levels hit. I promise. They be hitting. And look, I was looking at 54.17. I must have gone a bit higher. So yeah, I was looking at a retest of this resistance for sell. So I put 54.17, but it's usually a lower time frame. So it's a 30-minute support resistance I use for the lower time frame. Shade, what's happening, Shade? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? So this is why I wait for the 30-minute candle to close. Closes. Envious on the moves right now. Gold be popping. Gold is moving. Gold is moving. How big is this candle? Damn, this was an 860 pip candle. Still need 1/3 to fund till I can trade. How long is that gonna take? How long is that gonna take? Around 2 weeks at most. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Maybe the war news would have settled down and we get some regular price action. Because if you think about what happened with Ukraine and Russia, we had the news, gold started pushing, and then it just started to create structure as it continued up. So I think we're going to get something similar to that. What up, Ash? What up? Oh, you had a nice Asian session. You just like, I'ma just lay in. Know what I mean? Don't need to stress for NY session. I feel you. I feel you. With DXY being up and bull seems like structure is going to be happening for a while. I mean, yeah, that's what we need though, innit? We need structure. We can't just have straight pushes up. We have, like I said, the nearest 4-hour support is low. It's in the 5100s. So we're not just going to keep pushing up. We need gold to move in waves. That's what we need. And it's what it is. I love that every retail trader knew that once that war news hit, everyone knew gold was going to open with a gap and push. I didn't see anyone talk about gold. I'm not talking about gold doing that. I'm not talking about most markets and how they were going to react. Stock market was going to open low. Commodities were going to open high. Gap up even. It's amazing to see. We weren't ready for it before with Russia, Ukraine. I didn't see as much like talk about it. But now, because we've been there before, we're ready now. We're ready. We're ready. But as retail traders, we're still not moving the market, but we know how it's going to move. We can still catch the moves. I was literally thinking buy and hold, but nah, when there was no structure here, all these levels are like super low. Nah. Got to get in, get out, and get in again. When that war news hit on Feb last day, I was like, damn, gold's going to be up and oil's going to be pricey for the next few weeks now. Yep. Oil jumped. Market makers are busy, 100% Frank. Market makers are busy. They're waiting for orders. Yeah, everybody spoke on gold push. So once I got my pips the first few minutes of the market, then I got out because I figured it would be some wick down. Hey, it was a good idea to do that. I saw what you said. Yeah, you were like in and out, pipping and dipping. All right, Shade. Peace out. Pipping and dipping. I think that's how you gotta play it though, innit? You can't be greedy, you know, just get in, get out, start again. What goes up must come down. Gold fell hard to start this session. Man, as soon as that 2 o'clock, 9 p.m. candle opened, gold just dumped. How is Monday going for you lot? Yes, starting to sound real English over there, Ash. Real European. I haven't taken any trades today. Unfortunately, I had a busy morning. And that's a rule that I set for myself. If I can't give the markets 100%, then I can't take no trades. I don't think I would have traded in this anyway. I wouldn't have. No, everything's good. It was good. I just had meetings and stuff like quite early. So I was like prepping for that and then being in them. So yeah, that was it. Not for nothing good. I mean, not for nothing bad. I don't miss it, but because I looked at it, I saw it, and I think I'm quite good at anticipating, like, if there's gonna be volume. I mean, if I look back, I always look back and I go, all right, how was that session? Did I miss any moves? I don't think I did. 7 o'clock, I usually take trades after 7. Got a closure above, but these candles didn't even break the high, so there was no buys here. And then we got a resistance, got a pullback, little continuation looking pattern, but at 9:30, I'm not even really looking for trades. So, I mean, didn't break the low until 10 o'clock. I wouldn't have taken a trade here. So yeah, once these candles started to form, and look at these wicks, I wouldn't have taken any trades anyway. Oh my god. I don't think this support is going to be enough, John. Honestly, look, it's very weak. It's a very weak support. In fact, it's so weak, I think it will be broken very easily. So it looks like gold is going to create a continuation pattern going down if it closes weak bullish. But if we close bearish, and we're very close to the previous 4-hour low, and we might get, this gap might get filled. So let's see how news plays out. Yes, yeah, the opening gap. All right, here we go, news. All right, let's see how news played out. How did news come out? Let's see. Good numbers, so more sells. Remember, last month we had a 400 pip candle, which would bring us down to 5,300. Where's Isabel? Isabel, are you still in your cells? Isabel's been in cells from 5,400. Quick 1,000 pipper. Nice. That's a nice 500 sell position. It's already sold so much in this hour. I was surprised how quickly it's tested Asian lows. I know, it's literally just like 2 candles, 1 candle even. This, it's an 800 pip candle, this right here. 800 pip, 860, nearly 900 pips. Okay, 870 is a bit of an exaggeration, but it might as well have been a 900 pip candle. So now I'm anticipating, what I'm looking for is if this current candle pushes down, respects this low, and starts to drive back up, then this new 4 hour could be creating a support to then continue this bullish structure, because the next support I have is down here. So I have nothing here. It could, alternatively, if it breaks the low, I'm looking for gold to come down, retest 52.35, and then come back up. So I'm just looking for buyers. All roads leads to all-time highs. All road leads to the highest. How long it takes, I do not know. But I mean, if gold comes down here, it's very drastic. What is this? Wow. So yeah, that's what I'll be looking at. I'm not really looking for deep sells. I'm not really looking for deep sells. Yeah, nah, not really. Not really. Well, I mean, this news doesn't really seem to have too much volume. We're gonna fill this gap, push up, fill this gap, and then do what it wants to do. You see this? Our phone's going off today. So if it doesn't fill the gap and respect that support, would you still take a buy? Yeah, I would still take a buy. Definitely. I like what I've come to realize, especially with these gaps on gold, is if you look back at the past, what has it been like? Maybe not recently, but definitely in January. Yeah, if you look at these gaps, they haven't really been getting filled from when they first started creating these gaps, which was the beginning of the year. So like here, one, in fact it doesn't even look that big here. It was more on, I want to say Owanda. Let's go Owanda. Yeah, maybe it was the same. Look, gap, this gap hasn't been filled. That did eventually, like a month later. But these opening gaps, they weren't being filled for a while. So I'm not really too fussed about gold filling this gap straight away. It will open when it opens, you know. I mean, it will fill when it fills. But we have a very heavy news week. So we have NFP, we've got ADP, we've got more PMIs. There's a bunch of news coming out that could make gold pull back some. So it's just, when will it happen? Doesn't necessarily have to happen right now or the same day. If it does, great. If not, yeah, I'm not anticipating it happen immediately, basically. With Goldie, no, if this bullish candle can push up, close strong bullish, even break this previous high, then I'll be looking at the buys up. I'll be cautious about a retest of this support, just in case it's a break and retest situation. Like boom, to come back down. So yeah, I'll be looking out for that. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna leave it here. But I'll be in the Discord though. I'm just gonna make something to eat real quick, and I am free this afternoon, so I'm definitely gonna be keeping an eye on gold because I want to see the kind of structure that gets created. Yeah, like just like what Benny said, is creating a big range for the week. I do think that's what gold is gonna do. So wherever it, I'm just looking out for where we get a new 4-hour support, because that could be you know, where we start to get the next leg up from. But I'm not surprised that we're pulling down from this daily resistance here. I'm not surprised. I just hope that this, you know what gold does? It creates these massive 4-hour ranges and then it plays inside of it like it did last week. So I'm hoping we don't get that. We have too much news for that to happen, so I don't think we get that. Yeah, but I'm definitely still more looking for buys. I'm definitely more looking up for buys. So yeah, guys, appreciate you for joining. Yeah, just let's be active in the Discord, man. Let me know what you guys are thinking, what you're looking at, and let's swap some ideas, look for some analysis, you know. let's talk. But yeah, guys, peace out, and I'll be back tomorrow for what do we have tomorrow? Nothing. Nice clean day tomorrow. Nice clean day. All right, guys, peace out.